Hey peoples, this is Kimmy Punk and welcome to another episode of Cardinal Cross. It's been a while since I played the last one, and in the last one we learned that Egon has a half-sister, and that we've also learned in the past from conversations, not combinations, between the captain and his underling, aka his half-sister, that his mother died for similar actions to what he is doing now. We're also on the planet with our main character's home. So, yeah. Chapter 4, The Pioneer. Let's see. Okay. Nobody died. No hospital fights. We didn't even need a tranquilizer. Egon, wanna have a drink? Your face is making me feel depressed. Sorry? Don't worry, my treat. I think we'll have some Slater ale in the fridge. So she's kind of feeling bad because she ignored his request in terms of a part in another episode, and it caused him to literally beat his sister almost to death in the fight, and they just recently just got over this argument, which is unfortunate. You know, you're cheap for any god, so I've been told. So, different mothers, huh? Who is the older sibling? So this is where they're breaking down the whole fact that him and Pious are half-siblings. I'm the older one. Although, I suppose I'm not very good at being an older brother. Yeah, I'll say. I mean, I occasionally fight with my sisters too, but none of them ever needed surgery before. Too soon? Way too soon. She is stubborn, though. I'll give her that. She is tenacious, yes, and exceptionally loyal. She's always had a clear vision of people. I swear, sometimes looking at the weird clear, I don't know if that's deer or if that's clear, because to me it looks like the L and the C are kind of connecting to each other, and if that's supposed to be a C, then I am an idiot. When she loved someone, she didn't just love their better qualities. She loved the hidden, deep, corrupted parts of them. All of them. And when she had to say her goodbyes, she always left with a kiss. That's the kind of person she is. I don't think she'll ever stop loving Morai, but I wish you could see the truth. Understand the severity of the situation. Who said you could talk, phone? Where are you? Oh. You said you couldn't imagine any reason to leave the Morai system. Then tell me, why do I have to choose between the life of my sister and the half of the entire galaxy? It's a choice no one should have to make, Egon. I'm sorry. Yeah. Aww. I'll help you get back to Morai space. I'll ask Wiz to work on our stealth systems, get a few new upgrades. She's a better pilot than I am, so I'll ask her to fly us there. Not promising anything, but a restock of Morai's finest cup noodles should do the trick. Lana, thank you. No, don't thank me. I need to speak with your friend about this whole Howler business. Besides, you know, it's the right thing to do, whatever. Right thing to do? No, I mean, I don't know. You're right when you call me selfish, Egon. I know I am. I see injustice every day here, you know. I see corruption loud and clear. But I have to look the other way because I'm scared. Scared of getting hurt, of dying, of losing the people that I love. And I just keep repeating that Peon 5 is not worth the effort over and over again, maybe to hide my own fears. I focus on finding adventures elsewhere, somewhere safer, using someone else's dreams just to feel that sense of belonging, to ease my guilty conscience. I'm envious of people who stand up for what they believe in. Jealous, like you said. So, don't thank me. Really, I'm useless and I'm just scared. I don't know what I'm doing. Being scared is not selfish. It's humane, Lana. Yeah, I don't see you scared. Lana, I'm scared too. I'm scared of what I have to do. Of the consequences of my actions. Nope. Stop. That's being concerned. I'm talking about being scared sheepless of dying. The lame version. Well, I'm not that scared of dying. But there are worse things in life than death. Now we are talking. Give me your misery, invincible moron. Well, for starters, Nova Station is not as pretty as it looks on the outside. Especially being an Egon, it should be a choice. I thought it was a choice. It's supposed to be a choice, but not many people can decline the invite. Marian society is built on the works of the intelligence. It gravely disrespectful to decline such a grand opportunity. So, yes, we are given a choice. A choice to become Egons, or to let our families down and become outcasts. Let our families become outcasts with us. I've seen people get fired over their brother's wife not wanting their child to be an Egon. Dang. What? That's insane. That's how the Rayons stay in power, Lana. By giving people the illusion of choice. Alright, don't change the subject. We are talking about what makes you terrified. I was hoping you'd forget. Never! I love other people's misery. Well, if it makes you happy. I remember I was terrified the first time when I was brought to the facility. I hated the idea of becoming a part of a feta. Not really human, not really machine, neither of them completely. I was scared of overusing my newly installed implants, losing my memories, forgetting my family, my sister. Complete memory wipe was uncommon, but not unheard of during the adjustment period. Then there are surgeries, upgrades, more surgeries for upgrades, and the lessons, which I've always had a problem with. Solving 300 algorithms in minutes for practice. I've been sent to the lower performing group more than I can count. Seriously? They made me take an ADHD test, which unfortunately came out negative. It was just very bad at math. I'm loving this. Keep going. Then there was the physical training, which I was surprisingly better at. Getting hit 1,000 times a day to learn how the human body works. The weak spots, the nerves, learning how to use your augmented reflexes. I wasn't particularly shining at any area, but I could use my implants way longer than everyone else. Which, ironically, is the reason why I'm scared. How so? Egon training is hard, Lana. There is no doubt. It's tough, but it won't kill you. Being connected to a feta, however, is another subject. I've had several missions which almost killed me. I've had my bones broken. I've had plenty of wounds bleeding for days. But nothing came closer to the pain I experienced the first time I was connected to a feta. I was about 16 when they told me I was ready. I knew I wasn't. I wasn't ready for any of it. None of these kids were. They never are. 16? Isn't that too young? A fetus implant won't work properly if initiation starts after the brain is fully developed. It needs to be done young, but not young enough to be unprepared. The lucky ones just throw up and pass out within seconds during their initial startup anyway. But the unlucky ones, they don't earn nicknames. They are remembered. Not often, but some of them die. Some of them damage their cerebral links, needing surgeries, more training, and getting sent back home eventually. which for some is even worse than death. I was neither lucky nor unlucky. A terrible Egon cadet me found something that I excelled at. Prolonged timing of cerebral implant usage, commonly known as a resistant mind. I found that out in the worst possible way during the initiation of the fetus software in my brain. My brain likes to jump forward when it reads aloud and move on to the next word and combine them. I don't know why. Don't get mad at me. This stuff just happens. And for some reason I feel congested, but I'm not. I'm not gonna like this, am I? Probably not. The initiation takes a few seconds, usually. It hurts, but since it's a short time, you just get away with a few hours of a headache when it's done. That's what I had hoped I'd have, a few hours of a headache. But I had this deep, sharp pain in my temples, like something was not right. The kind of pain that would make you lose your balance, ears drumming, eyes getting blurry. Thousands of words of information, all at once, Lana. Afita wasn't just showing them to me. It was invading my brain with numbers, words, secrets I couldn't understand, like an endless, high-pitched cry. I wanted it to end. I begged, I prayed, but it didn't. I remember shouting, crying, yelling, but it just kept going for I don't know how long. I tried to count the seconds. I remember getting to 973. I couldn't after that. Bluffin' hell. You learn to push your limits in time, to use a feature for longer periods of time, day by day, but the first time is inhumane. I woke up in the clinic the next day. The remnants of the pain were still there. I think I had it for about a month after that. The auditors told me I exceeded their expectations. They were smiling at me. They told me I should be proud of myself. Apparently the resistant mind is why the initial startup took longer than usual. But I didn't feel proud, not one bit. I just wanted to sleep. No one should have to go through that, Lana. We Egons aren't completely human. Not really. Having a resistant mind is just another reminder of how close I am to becoming a machine. And it scared me the first time I realized that. It still does. I'm constantly on edge of losing what I am, who I am. So celebrate your fears. Keep them. That's what makes you you. Maybe I don't want to be a wuss. I'd happily pay the price of being human, Raider Girl. Being scared is what keeps me alive. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. Oh! Yay! Finally 4 chapters in and there's some romance! Kinda. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I didn't not like it. It wasn't supposed to happen. I'm so sorry, Lana. It's probably the Howler influence, you know. Carol said it'd be powerful. I don't think the Howler influence works that way, Lana. This is on me. Right, of course. What am I saying? 12s. This is a disaster. Wait, no, not that. I mean, it's just that. It's the worst possible time for a kiss. A kiss. Yeah. I'll just go to sleep then. Right. Me too. Forget the whole thing? Thing? What whole thing? Good night, Lana. Nighty night. Oh, they just had an awkward kissing moment and it was so precious. Nighty night. Ugh, talk about a disaster. I'd say nighty night. Is that weird? Oh, it's called a kiss. People sometimes do that when they are mutually attracted to each other. Oh. What else do they do when they are mutually attracted to each other? I have a list. On the bed, between the sheets. Wait, no. What? This is... No, 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 no. No? Lana, this is the worst possible time for that. I'm a howler, and you're a howler, and I'm a malfic. We don't know what kind of an effect this is going to have on the galaxy. Yeah, I wasn't planning on inviting the galaxy, Egon. I'm not saying it wouldn't be kinky. You know what I mean. All I know is that there was a moment that we could both enjoy very much without talking. Instead, we're talking. Are you sure? I'll be a little ironic to call you an intelligence agent from now on. Alright, that's it. If this starts the apocalypse, you are taking the blame. Oh! It's your fault you kissed me. Well, you flirted with me first. Only because you were giving me those doe eyes. I never gave you any doe eyes. I don't even have doe eyes. Egon? Why are you still talking? Well, you'll be the end of me. Egon? At least it didn't start the apocalypse. Probably. There you are. You guys are up early. Need new upgrades. So I thought so. Rough night? I'd say it was a 7. 7? Alright, maybe an 8.5. Fair enough. So, you and Egon are a thing now. What? Where'd that come from? Thin walls. That came from thin walls. Uninvited. In the middle of the night. Sorry. Yeah, I'm used to it. Yeah, awkward. Okay. But no, we're not together, no. One-time thing? I don't know, Wiz. We didn't even talk about it. To be honest, I'm glad you had some fun at last. That I certainly did. There you are. You guys are up early. Egon was updating us about the plan. Aaron will definitely need new upgrades. Yeah, I thought so. Morning. Hey. You look well slept. Thanks, I slept well. I miss sleeping on a proper bed. Your guest rooms are perfect, Lana. Glad it was up to your standards, Professor. Thank you for letting me use your bolt charger, miss. Anytime, Kit. I've checked with my old contacts about scrap shops that could sell vintage skipper mods, but we need to leave early. Skippers are no longer in production, so it's not going to be easy finding parts for her. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. Good idea. I'll send you all the list. Wait. Me and Egon have never been on Peon 5. I don't know about him, but I will get lost alone. And I really don't want to get murdered today. It's my good hair day. Right, maybe you two should stay here? No, we'll help. We will? Just choose one, I'll take the other. Take it, Egon. Egon, let's go. Right behind you. I guess that leaves us. Yeah, I'm kinda glad I didn't get the implant junkie. Who, the Egon? Isn't he creepy? I don't know, he doesn't scare me. Much. Great. What did they close the alley for? Prometheus. They are looking for some woman. They say she's allying with Malfix. Malfix? That sounds serious. Did you just say a Malfic? Yeah. Did they give you a name? I don't know. Wiz something. I must have found her old address. I told them I know of no Wiz. Told them I didn't see no Malfic. Still wrecked the place apart, Prometheus B-turds. What is with all the cussing? I don't like to cuss. Why? Like Liberia isn't enough, they are sending their criminals to us now. What'd you get yourself into, Frisky? You are so busted, Capricorn is ought to you. This isn't a laughing matter, Pisces. No, of course not. But look on the bright side. If he had proof, you already been arrested. Though, from what I've heard about Capricorn's past, he is more of an execution before an arresting type of guy when it comes to traitors. Such comforting thoughts. Get Sign's help. He isn't supposed to organize. Isn't he supposed to organize the whole thing? I can't contact Sin right now. They will be using a FITA to track my transmission data. That's why I need your help. I need you to contact the Egon and tell him to meet me at Azuno in 10 capital days. I can't even wink without letting Virgo know about it. I can just picture him eerily watching me sleep. Do you think he knows about our secret meeting? It's not as secret as he would like it to be. Here's the monthly Pisces Division Adept Supervision data. I hope the reports will be satisfactory. Wow, these reports look almost real. It's because they are real. You keep forgetting to pick them up. Right, forgetting. Do I have to read all of it? I marked the important parts for you. I love it when you talk dirty to me. Just get out. And that girl that's Pisces now is actually the professor's love interest, I guess, is what you would call her? A former love interest? But now we're on to Videns and one of his guardsmen. This is Egon and Pious' dad. This is both the same dad. But this is who their daddy is. Amy from Pious, not Pious. Her channel is offline. She is outside the Morai system, sir. What about Prometheus? Prometheus is on the move. They are searching everywhere for Wiz Chambers and her allies on Peon 5. We cannot access Peon 5's civilization identification databases without permission from the Peon 5 government. They won't cooperate? They've got too much to hide. Make an appointment with the DSI. We need the intelligence's help. Yes, sir. And get me on board with Peon 5 news channel. We need to make sure their people know exactly how dangerous Egons really are. Yeah, I'm not going to pay you rats for that crap. Not my problem. Let me know if you could find an SSP fan in almost perfect condition. You know what I had to go through to find this beauty. Oh, good gracious, my sinuses are killing me! I'm guessing you ripped off a junior scavenger who got lucky. That son of a pimp earned way more than he deserved. I only bought it because I'm a collector myself. Have you seen the coils? Tell me it's not worth it. It's not. I'd rather buy from the Slaters. Slaters? You gotta be kidding me. You have a vintage skipper and you install a Slater crap into that baby? It's business. Slaters are cheaper. I'm only here because I know you sell good stuff, but I can definitely live with a humbler fan. Humbler fan? That fan will break halfway through your takeoff. You can't be a real pilot if you don't even know how bad Slater scraps are. It's not worth it. I'll send word to my contacts on PN5. We can get a better deal. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. We both know you don't have any contacts here, tech boy. Take a closer at me later. What do I look like? An implant junkie? Less patient and more Mirai. You are... exactly. What are you doing? Please, I don't want any trouble. Give me the fan now. Take it. Please, just don't hurt me. I have a child at home. She's only 3. No, we won't hurt you. Don't worry. We're leaving now, okay? Take these axles for free. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Keep them, please. It's fine. Get out. What? Get the bluff out now! Is that how you always work? More or less. Do you enjoy scaring raiders that much? Do we amuse you when we get tremble against your mighty presence? No, Lana, I was just trying to help. No, you were demonstrating your power, not trying to help. You think you can just come here, throw your Morai badge around, and bully people into giving you whatever the hell you want. It was just a bargain, Lana. Yes, it was a bargain. Not a bluffing interrogation. You didn't need to scare her to death. It doesn't matter. She was going to rip you off. Is this your understanding of a successful bargain, then? Congratulations, Egon. You managed to scare a Raider shop owner to death. What's next? Beating the milkman up for the latte? Lana, you're overreacting. You know, Morai officials never visit Pious 5. We don't have any outpost here, so you have no reason to come. But the rare occasion when you do, it's for hunting down your criminals or for Liberia. And whenever you are here somehow, it's always our people that end up dead. It's because this planet is notorious and known to be full of criminals. You don't discriminate, you treat everyone equally like trash. So you come here, bully your way through your investigation or whatever, then you arrest our people, beat them up for hours until they talk. Sometimes they are innocent, sometimes they are not. And sometimes they end up dead during your questioning. But who cares? It's just one less dirtbag against the glorious Morai system. Because what is one regular life in exchange for your precious Morai comfort? You know what the worst part is? You never do that to any of your citizens. You would never say, it's just one life, who cares? So your people know that they are safe. They know that their lives matter, and they feel safe. So safe that when something slightly bad happens to them, they're genuinely surprised. We just lock our doors and pray that you don't look our way. We beg you to spare us so we can go back to our children. Raider people, my people, have a reason to be scared of you, and you just use that. Lana, I'm sorry? No, you're not. Alright, this should be all. I'll call Wiz and... During their search on Run 0 and 3, North Raga, some of the locals rebelled against Aegea's forces on their alleged abuse of power. While the leader of the active separatist group called the True Zeronians has been arrested, many of their core members have escaped. The investigation on the attack on Pious 5 Adoding continues. At least 24 people were killed in the Tall Acre Mall explosion and nearly 120 were wounded. The attack was linked to the terrorist group Liberia during the investigation conducted by Prometheus 3rd Division. Prometheus Section Chief apologized on behalf of the police task force's failure to protect Pious 5 citizens, offering his condolences to the grieving families of the victims. Another significant development in search of the missing Morai officer, First Pious, Evelyn Delaney. While the search for the officer continues on many Raider and Morai planets, it has been hinted that the rogue Egon and the local may be involved in the case. Prometheus 2nd Division has doubled the patrol and tightened security at the spaceports, taking necessary precautions. However, the Pious 5 government has declared it has no intentions of cooperating with Aegeus and giving them the identification data of possible suspects. Our job is to protect the civilians' privacy. The Prometheus will be assisting the Aegeus military with their search for their terrorists. However, we will not be exchanging prior identification data, Prime Minister Kason Wolf explained. Second Bidens of the Morai military Aegeus, Robert Vance Delaney, has advised Raider citizens to be cautious. Egons are smart, strong, stealthy agents of the Morai system. You will recognize them from the amount of implants they will have installed on their bodies and faces. We advise Raider citizens to stay clear of such suspicious individuals and let the authorities know as soon as possible. Bidens has been busy. He's trying to scare us, putting enough pressure on people, and he thinks he will lure me out. We need to get out of here. If they are working together with Prometheus, it's only a matter of time before they find us. Good thing your government doesn't is to be cooperating with Aegeus. They have a lot to hide, not because they love and protect their citizens. Nevertheless, it works. Trusting people's motivations is smarter than trusting their feelings. I don't trust their motivations either. They can be blackmailed, and it makes them dangerous. I suppose your men can't handle this. Not without some kind of leverage over the government, no. You know I can't give you another Egon Videns. My people are of great importance to the system. I only need your help reaching the Pion 5 identification bases. That is all. You say identification databases like it's just a password-protected program waiting to be cracked open. You could use a FITA and start another war with the Raiders? Do I have to remind you that the Egon was your responsibility? I told you. I didn't want him when you brought him to me. He had those eyes, rebellious, too much like his mother's. His chart was clean. Charts can be tampered with, eyes cannot. I don't know whether to find it ironic that you do not trust the very machine that is the base of your division. I am Director of Systems Intelligence, Videns. Not trusting is my job. I am sure Afita isn't taking it personally. But you are correct. The Egon is my responsibility. He is a reckless boy. It's his greatest weakness. It is also his greatest strength. It makes him unpredictable. You cannot catch him while he is on the defensive. You need to attack. You need him to attack. That's when he will make a mistake. It will tell the planetary divisions to keep an eye on the ephemeris codes. If they catch a glimpse of his next move, we will be the first ones to know. Are you having second thoughts? No, this is bigger than me or him. He will pay for his crimes. I can't get the civilians' IDs for you, but I may be able to find some dirt on Pion 5's government, something we can use for leverage. I appreciate it. Videns, before I go, what do you know about the new Howler? Nothing of value so far, I'm afraid. Do you think this Howler's arrival is very timely? Pray to the 12s that Egon has nothing to do with the Howler, Director. We don't want another Palmer case. I don't think prayer is going to do us any good at this point. Kit, hand me the hex driver. Yes, miss. Thank you for the upgrade, Carol. Kit's a great help. I have a feeling I was ripped off. Nevertheless, I'm happy to help. No, it's too dangerous. We can't pass the Venerth way. Well, I'm officially out of ideas, which is surprising because I'm usually full of them. Look, we can go to Dania like we planned and take the shuttle to the station from there. And how do you plan on buying the permits? Forged identity? No, it wouldn't work. We need to steal them at the port. I can't believe you're supposed to be the respectable one. You've got a priority call. It's Aaron. I'm directing the call to the ship. Hey, I caught the traitor. Lana, shut down the comms channels now. Don't even try to disconnect. I've already locked down your remote connection. You have nowhere to hide. What's going on? She's a Rayon. Just do as I say. This is hilarious. Zoya? Care Bear! Why? Long story, but I have news from our mutual friend on the Rayon station. Aaron? The very same. But before any of that, what the hell are you wearing? It's hideous! It's Raider fashion, don't judge. Very exotic. Should I still shut down the comms channel? Where's Aaron? What did you do to him? Relax, I'm on your side. Oh, so much tension. Aaron is fine, mostly. Capricorn and Virgo are after him, so he won't be picking up your calls anytime soon. But he will join you at a Zuno Luminous Terminal in 10 days. I'm sending you the coordinates now. Great. They don't have any proof yet. I'll be doing my best to keep them off your bestie's tail, but I'm not exactly safe either. Just keep my bestie safe, and we're even. Right? Right. Don't let Capricorn get suspicious. He is... I know what Capricorn is, Egon. I work with him. I said don't worry. Carol, you look good? Of course I do. This is Yamamori Kamigi's newest collection, not out to the public yet. You are exploiting your political power again. But everyone else is doing it too. Listen, I have to go now, but take care of yourself, okay? Don't do anything stupid like suddenly feeling brave. I know this is all very exciting for you, but keep your wits about you. I miss you, and I will kill you if you die before me. Yes, ma'am. You must be the Raider girl. You're shorter than I expected. Hey! Alright, stay alive, all of you. Pious out. Whew! So I guess we have our orders. Azuno, huh? It'll be a pain to get in there. The area is full of pirates. It's better than Nova Station. A little better. Let's hope your new mods are useful. You and me both. I'll check out how Wiz is doing. Don't break anything. So, Pisces is the friend who helped you escape? Technically, she asked Aaron for help, but yes, that's her. She's my childhood friend. Having a rayon on the inside is quite smart, Carol. What? Nope. Definitely no. I don't have her on the inside. Just leave her out of this. She's done enough. I know. I worked with her once. She was still in Egon. When she was still in Egon. No offense, but I'm glad she's not taking field jobs anymore. What did she do? Actually, never mind. I don't want to know. You do not. Were you also a rayon candidate back in the system? No, the director would die before she let me become a rayon. Why not? I was never a good student of hers. I doubt Pious was a good student either. I bet she flunked a lot. We don't have grades. We have missions. So you failed your missions? Quite often, yes. Really? Why? I have no loyalty towards the Morai system. No morals to keep me grounded. No affections to keep me concerned enough. Besides, there's no going backs once you are a rayon. Not like they can demote you. They'll just execute you instead. To be honest, I'm glad I'm a mediocre Egon at best. I'd make a terrible rayon. Common sense is not that hard of a concept to grasp, you know. I butchered that sentence so badly. I don't even know what common sense is anymore. Bacon Afita search. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Afita is not on XNet search engine. You can't just use it to search for the things online, Carol. Really? Kind of a waste. I wonder what kind of freaky crap teenage Egons would find if they were to search for porn in that database. You don't want to know. So you've looked. Oh, that's just... Now I have to know. Scientific research? Oh, boy. I'm sorry, but only family members are allowed at this time. Look, it'll only take a minute. I'm not in the mood for a long chat either. Hospital rules. There is nothing I can do. Please come back during visiting hours. It's okay. I called him. But... I won't tell the doc, I promise. Please... Only for a few minutes. I can't lose my job over this. Thank you, Haley. Haley, was it? Yes, you remembered. Of course I did. I'll leave you be. Please don't take too long. She is into you. Are you sure Aegeus is involved? Yeah, they're working with the Prometheus. Aegeus doesn't work with the Prometheus. They forced Peon 5 government to sign the extent sanctification. If the soldiers are here already, they are taking over the case. This is rapidly heading towards a political crap storm. You have no idea. Anyway, you said you'd pay if I heard anything, so here is your news. You could have just used the VX, by the way. I have no idea why I had to come all the way down here for this. I need more time before Aegeus finds me. Whatever you fancy, princess. If that's all, I'll take my money and leave now. Wait. Yeah? I need your help. Here we go. If Aegeus arrests your friends, I'll never get to my brother. Maybe that's a good idea, you know? Getting to your brother hasn't been very healthy for you so far. 10k fixed. No questions asked. Aegeus has anonymous transaction servers I can use. Do whatever you want with it. I've literally just landed here. 15k. I need a new gun, too. 17k. My last offer. I'll hire a Moran hitman with that kind of money. Professional. Fine, fine. How can I say no to my only friend I have in the whole galaxy? I'm not your friend. Well, you should be. I'm an amazing person. This is just a job. If you say so, princess. Stop calling me that. I missed you too, princess. How's it going? Almost done installing the second one. I need more time for the flight engines. Anything I can help you with? Your spaceport buddies won't be able to hide us much longer. Nah, I've got it covered. I'll be quick. Besides, they owe me for that extraction job we've done a few years ago. Alright. Priority call? It's Valerie. Val, what's up? Lana, it's Prometheus. You have to leave now. Valerie? Perfect. What's going on? It's the Prometheus. They are home. Lana, no, I know what you're thinking. If you go back home, it'll only make things worse. If I don't go back, they'll take Val in. She just totally bailed on the grid. This is my fault. I should have never brought us home. You absolutely can't go back without proof. They can't hold her in for long. Can you bet her life on it? This is my sister, Liz. This is Valerie. Crap. Finish the mods and get them to Azuno. Are you serious? I'll get the Prometheus off our backs. I know a guy. You've got to be kidding me. They will call you in for questioning, Lana, and you and I both know what that means. Wiz, I know the captain. He will let me go. I don't like this. What am I supposed to tell the rebel squad here? Just tell them I have a thing I need to take care of, and I'll meet them at the destination as soon as possible. And they'll be just fine with this? Yeah, they will. They don't care about me. They don't care about any of us. They'll be too busy for a rescue mission, trust me. I'm not fine with it. Don't worry about me. I'll be right back as possible, I promise. I can't... Ugh! Why is it so hard for me to read like a normal person? I'm tempted to just go back and just poke at words one by one. We haven't had visitors for months, Captain. I don't know what you're talking about. Your daughters are in trouble, Eli. I'll do my best, but Aegeus is holding our leash on this one. My girls are innocent. They have nothing to do with this Morai terrorist. They only want Lana, Sylvie. They know it will be hard to make a believable case with Wiz's clean record. Aegeus just needs a scapegoat for their failure. They'll use Lana's record for that. You know how they work on Peon 5, Doc? She was a teenager. It's all past her. She stole a Prometheus aerobike and crashed it into a Department of Finance when she was 15, Sylvie. Even if it's past her, it's not past her criminal record. They can very well use it as an excuse to declare her as a separatist. You're wasting your time here, Captain. This has nothing to do with us. Aaron was fleeing the scene of the Solaris incident that happened a few days ago. That ship belongs to your daughters. They are scavengers. Is it so unbelievable that they deal with smugglers? I'm just here to ask a few questions, Doctor. Captain, long time no see. It's been a long time, little Bryce. You haven't changed at all. You look older. Tactful, as always. Are you here to pick me up personally? Things must be serious at the station. What am I accused of this time? Collaborating with a Malfic, stealing a Howler artifact, conspiring with a wanted criminal against the Morai system. Well, I moved up in the crime world. I'm guessing you want me to come to the precinct with you, answer your questions, spend a night behind bars for show before you let me out of this heartfelt lecture. You are always the smartest criminal. That's only because you catch the idiots. That's okay. We'll take it from here. Thank you, Captain. Who are you? Sergeant Chris Jansen of the Aegeus Military. 6th Regiment, ma'am. We are taking over the case. You have no jurisdiction over Peon 5 citizens. We will be doing the questioning, Sergeant. Under 7-E Code, we have the authorization to take over any cases regarding Malfics and their accomplices. It is considered a galactic threat, Captain. You don't have the extent sanction. Oh, but I do have them. Your government just signed the authorization file. What does that mean? The government just gave them full control of your case. Wait, what? It's out of my hands, Bryce. I'm sorry. Now, if I may. No, you can't take her. She is a Peon 5 citizen. Stand back, sir. I will not warn you twice. Dear Lord. Sergeant, I'll come with you. Stop threatening my family, please. Sergeant, stand down. We do not want a political disaster. They are acting as an accessory to conspiracy against Enosis Nebula, or Esos... whatever. Cooperating with the Malfac, concealing evidence of a rogue Egon's involvement, and possibly keeping a stolen Howler artifact. These crimes are punishable by death, so assisting the criminal, Captain, don't test me. I'll come with you. Please, leave my family out of this. How noble. You are not going anywhere. I'm calling my lawyer. I don't have time for this. Oh, snap. No! Is there anything to this part? Oh, we are wounded. Chapter 5. We are wounded. Scared, weak, destitute. We want to fight. We want to resist. All hidden beneath the vagrant surface. But now we're on to chapter 5. I am sad now. And kind of depressed. Because I don't know what happened to the sister. And it's making me sad that she could possibly be dead. Oh goodness. But now we know what happens if you do continue on with the love interest, and that's they get lucky for a night. And it's an 8.5 according to a character. I want to laugh and I want to cry at the same time because it's funny how the love interest turned, but it's very sad because you don't know what happened to Valerie. And it sucks. It's like, what happened? I could just jump forward to the next chapter, but I'm not going to do that until the next video. Valerie just got on. But that's it for Cardinal Cross. I have mixed emotions now because of 2 different scenarios hitting me at once. But this has been your Casual Gamer, and I have nothing else to say to you guys except bye guys!